This pot of yummy goodness is goat meat sauce. If you're looking for something different to cook for Christmas or New Year apart from fried rice or jollof rice, this is the recipe you need. Welcome to my kitchen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my video. I'll start by pouring the cleaned goat meat in a clean pot. After this, I'll add onions. I'm using quite a lot of onions for this. I'll add seasoning powder, diced fresh ginger, thyme, curry powder, salt. I would pour in enough water to cook the meat now and add few bay leaves for the unique taste it adds to food. I would allow this meat cook till it is soft, and in this case, I would be cooking the meat for about 35 minutes. Now that my meat is soft, it's time to fry. I'll be pouring vegetable oil into my frying pan and I'll allow the oil heat up. After this, I'll begin to place my goat meat in the hot oil. I'll be frying till it is brown but not crispy or crunchy because I want it to remain juicy. As you can see, I have turned the meat to fry the other side and I'm going to be taking out the meat now because it is nicely fried. So you must be wondering if this is male or female goat meat. It is actually female goat meat because I don't like male goat meat simply because of that smell. I can't stand that smell that comes out of male goat meat. Although female goat meat is tougher to cook, and I have already devised a way to make it soften fast. That is why I added fresh ginger, by the way, because ginger helps to soften food fast. In this case, I used it to soften my goat meat. After taking out the fried meat, I'll be setting it aside and starting with my sauce. For the sauce, I'll be using the oil I used to fry the meat. Apart from the fact that I don't want the oil to waste, I'll be using it to fry the sauce because it adds this lovely goat meat flavor that it was used to fry. So I'll pour some of the oil in my pot now. And the next thing I will do after pouring the oil is allow it to heat up for a while and pour in my roughly blended tomatoes, onions, chili pepper, and bell pepper. Then I would pour the meat broth I got from boiling the meat. After this, I would stir properly and allow it cook for about 20 minutes. Now I would add my fried meat and allow it cook for about 15 minutes. I will not be adding seasoning or salt to this sauce yet because I added seasoning and salt to the meat broth and I don't want my sauce to be too salty. So I'm going to cook the sauce and taste it. If there is need for salt or seasoning, then I'll add it. Ooh, after 15 minutes, it's time to open the pot and let the steam out. I'll be stirring it to make sure it is properly mixed and to also ensure that none of the meat is stuck at the bottom of the pot. Looking at this sauce, I know you feel like getting a bowl of white rice. That is wonderful. But for me, ha, I would rather enjoy this with okra and pupuru ikale.